fucking L'Oreal commercial after sweating in the arena. Like,
okay, I don't know. All right, this is my first time streaming. It's officially should be theoretically streaming. I'm actually gonna get my channel up on my phone to make sure it's actually streaming. Yeah, what?
I'll get a notification.
I'm getting it up to make sure it's actually streaming.
I'll get a notification saying live streaming.
I just got a notification that's streaming.
I'm going on to the live stream.
Live stream.
Fucking meta. Yep, here we go.
Hi guys.
He's watching now.
To everybody here, this is gonna be a Dungeons and Dragons live stream. Hi, I'm in the corner. I know I'm really tiny. It's because we're filming this on my Skype.
And I'm really big. Yeah,
Ren is super, super big. I'm super small. Matthias looks cute, but also kind of is dressed like a minion. A is in the corner.
Don't do my boy Matthias dirty like that. Wait, did you just say we can we just got live. Okay. So do you want to get started?
Yeah, so yeah, a little announcement to all you guys. So yeah, this is my first live stream ever, so it might be a little bit rough. I don't really know all the mechanics of it. And this is also our first D&D campaign ever. So we decided why not just do double humiliation and embarrass ourselves doing both our first live stream and our first campaign. It's gonna be filled with memes. Can everybody hear everybody just say something? And can you guys in the chat just tell us if you can hear us all okay, if everything sounds good? So I'll start. Hey folks! Ren.
Hi friends.
What's up, fuckos? Hey, y'all.
Okay, can everybody hear us okay? I don't know if people are responding. Okay, people are saying they can hear us. Woo! Okay, so
really salty about that minion comment.
you wore yellow over, like a yellow shirt over blue overalls. What was I supposed to think?
Okay, so Matthias is changing now.
I love you, Matthias.
So to start with, do you guys want to introduce like briefly who your characters are, like what your role is? Sort of like just the bullet points. We don't need to get into like uber deep backstories about why you're all like scarred and shit like that. That can come later.
Yeah, also before I start, just for any of you guys that don't know what Dungeons and Dragons is, it's kind of before video games back in the day, there was Dungeons and Dragons. So it's pretty much like a fantasy role-playing fighting game. I don't know how you'd really explain it. Pretty much we're all gonna don't laugh at me. Oh wait, no, that's the shirt change. Love you, Matthias. So pretty much we're all gonna be playing as characters minus Ren, who is gonna be the Dungeon Master. And as Dungeon Master, Ren is going to be kind of in charge, playing all the other characters. Ren has put in the time to write the story for us. Thank you, Ren. Go, Ren. So yeah, again. So we're gonna introduce our characters. We all came up with characters before this, so we'll say our characters, and then I guess we'll start the campaign.
Yeah, so yeah, just like briefly like what your class is, sort of like what you'd put into like a dating profile or something like that, like the bullet points that like you want the world to know.
Yeah. Also, do people have their character voices? Because I'm doing a character voice.
No, I'm not doing a
I'm doing a fucking British accent, bitches. Fucking British accent.
I'm gonna try to like act each of the characters that you guys meet that I have, but it's gonna be pretty bad because I've never really done like acting and stuff like that. But like I'm gonna try. But whatever you guys feel comfortable doing is totally fine. Like it doesn't have to be like super roleplay intensive. Like this isn't fucking Taz. Like it's fine.
Who wants to start? Okay, Matthias. Woo!
Who are you?
So my character.
Sorry, continue.
My character is a 45-year-old tiefling wizard named Kinnem.
Wait, it's pronounced tiefling? Sorry, tiefling? I thought it was tiefling. God fucking damn it.
What, you thought it was tiefling?
Yeah.
I think it's tiefling.
It's German. It comes with like, come on, it's a tiefling. He's a tiefling wizard and kind of a misanthrope and basically edgelord TM. He has a vow never to kill anything ever again after a dark past.
Yeah, so that's gonna be awkward when you're fighting all the monsters. But that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. Hey, do you want to go?
Yeah, sure, I'll go. So my character is, his name is Leandro. He's a 26-year-old half-elf, and he's a rogue. He pretty much, he's the stupid crap of, like, lone wolf type. Like, I don't like to talk to anyone. But then once you get him going, he's like, ha! Yeah, I like to party. Hell yeah. That's his basis.
So he's you, basically.
Yeah, it's me, pretty much. That's his basis, pretty much. I'm done.
Okay, my character is named Topher. He is either a tiefling or a tiefling, too, however you pronounce it. However you pronounce it. He will be the meme of the group. He's a bard. He is like a kleptomaniac, which means he will probably steal from at least somebody at least once during this campaign. I think I already said he's the bard, but he's not very good at it. He thinks he's really good at it, but he's honestly not. He really likes being the center of attention, and he goes a little overboard with trying to be the center of attention, so we'll see how that goes. He has a dark past TM, but not real, like more like everything could have been avoided. It's not really that dark. It was dark, and then he just got lazy, and that's pretty much like Run's the only one who I actually told his backstory to.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think if there's any other important. Oh, he doesn't like physical combat, but it's mainly just because he's lazy, not because of like dark story edgelord TM. And also, I'm bad at physical combat.
I'm so excited for when you guys encounter monsters.
I can't wait to die first.
Oh my god.
Just like shoving Leandro to the front, like go, 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 go.
Okay.
So did we decide we're starting at a tavern?
A couple of offensive spells.
You have offensive spells, Matthias?
I have two. I have Hellish Rebuke and Chill Touch.
Yeah, I have none.
Yeah, I don't have any spells.
Yeah, which is great. No, Eli, what's his face? Topher does have Vicious Mockery, which deals 1d4 psych damage.
Wait, I think, no, or never, I traded that in for Disguise Self.
Wait, Vicious Mockery is one of your cantrips. Did you get rid of it for something else?
Wait, I thought I could only have two.
You can have two cantrips.
Yeah, and I just traded in for Disguise Self.
But you kept dancing lights?
No, I think I kept, like, Charm Person.
Okay, this is fine. A bard that does not talk people is not a bard. Whatever. Okay, let's get started. You guys are starting in a tavern. We've decided that you guys don't know each other and haven't been like party adventurers before. Can I use a picture of the screen?
It's for I need to post on Instagram that we're streaming right now.
Okay. Okay, so this is some exposition time, kids. Get ready, it's like a story. Okay.
Yay, story time.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna fit it. The tavern the three of you find yourself in one fateful night is small, homey, with several patrons scattered about the room, either in clusters or solitarily. For travelers passing through like yourselves, this building provides the only beds for rent and cheap rent at that. I can't actually read out loud very well, so I'm sorry about this. For a couple dozen miles. Outside the tavern, a fog lies over the town. Cobbled pavement glistens as the lights of street lamps reflect on the slick stone. The fog chills the bone and shivers the soul of anyone outside. Yet inside the tavern walls, food is warm and the ale is frothy. A fire blazes in the hearth, and the tavern is alive with friendly conversation. By the hearth, clattering dice on the table in a repetitive, lively game, is a trio of village folks, 2 women and a man, all human and somewhere in their early 30s. Another group occupy a corner booth and are engaged in a boisterous drinking game. On the far side of the tavern, where the shadows of the hearth begin to collect, sit 4 colorfully garbed individuals. They speak in quiet voices, and a burly man plucks quietly on his lyre. At the bar, hunkered over their drink, is a sturdy individual shrouded in a dark robe. Only their hand is visible intermittently as they bring the tankard beneath their cowl. The hand is sun-weathered and scarred. Sorry, that I like a voice crack. So where do each of our adventurers find themselves in this tavern?
Who's the most attractive person in the tavern? I'm gonna say Matthias's character. What's your character's name again? Kenem? Okay, I'm going over to you. Kenem? Okay.
Yeah, so Kenem is really hot.
Yeah, Topher's headed over there.
So if Topher is Kenem, we need to establish Kenem's location first. God, he's so beautiful. Oh, 10 out of 10 would bang. And Topher clearly wants to bang.
The campaign doesn't even really start.
What's Kenem doing? Because that determines where Topher is.
Kenem is sitting at the bar. He's got his spell book up on the bar next to him, just one hand resting on it. And with the other hand, he's just got it kind of wrapped around a drink, but he's barely touched it. He's just kind of staring off into the distance and contemplating something.
Okay. Where is it Leandro or Leandro?
Leandro. He's just, he's sitting on a bar stool. He's having a drink, and he's just looking around at all the ugly fucks around him. He's wondering, wow, why the fuck am I here? That's it. That's
it's a thing to do. So you guys are seated at the bar. So Kenem and Leandro are a couple seats apart from each other, and our lovely Topher just saunters the fuck up to Kenem, apparently, just going for that tiefling. Kenem? Kenem? Okay, Kenem. Ken?
Yeah.
Ken!
So should I say something in character?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here comes my character voice. Hey, you want to hear about the time I almost cut my own penis off?
No, there's an opening statement for you.
Okay. Kenem just turns and looks at Topher, completely blank-faced, not amused whatsoever, and says, "No thanks," and just goes back to staring off into the distance.
Oh my god. You two are doing that shit. Leandro's fucking coughing on his own freaking drink because he's hearing your conversation. You kidding me?
Topher kind of leans on the bar counter and he says, "My name's Topher, but you can just call me the man of your dreams."
Kenem won't even look at Topher. He's just really pointedly ignoring this man talking to him.
Okay, so now he's gonna look at he's going to the bar now, and he says to the bar, is there a bartender there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can you hit me up with something? You know what? Make it just give me something spiced, a little mix and match, as they say. But you know what? Do you know what's gonna really make this? If you add a little pink umbrella. I just really want one. You know what? I forget about the fucking drink. Just give me one of those fucking pink umbrellas and the drink. You know what? You get what I'm talking about, right?
Barkeep stares at you for a moment. Leans over and goes, "We don't have pink umbrellas here."
Well then you have a fucking horrible establishment. Let me tell you that. You know what? I know a fella in Chilltopia, not a place I just made up, and he could probably get you a full supply if you gave me, let's say, 50 gold, with that 50 gold, I would bring it to him and then come back with the umbrellas. That is.
I'm find this whole interaction so hard.
Topher. Roll a charisma check.
Okay, wait, hold on. Would that be a D20?
Yeah, roll with the D20 to see if you like persuade this barkeep into
Okay.
like buying your fucking umbrellas, which he doesn't want.
Alright. I have also a big charisma bonus, so I'll add that.
Honestly, only if you roll a nat 20 is he gonna fund your fucking umbrella.
Yeah, I got a 10. I don't think that's gonna do it. Maybe he buys one umbrella.
Like,
Well, I got a 10 plus. Wait, let me check what my modifier is. Where the fuck is my character sheet? Pardon the. Oh, that's Google Hangouts.
you have a +5.
This is my. Oh, I do. Okay, so I got a 15.
Yeah, he's like, fucking umbrellas. But would you like a drink?
You know what? No umbrella. That just kills the mood. It kills the vibe. Like I'm not gonna lie. I think you should be ashamed at how you're running this establishment, my good sir. Like this is a humiliation to you, not to me, to you.
Leandro interrupts and he goes, "Hey kid." He opens his jacket saying, "Hey, I heard you need umbrellas." He in fact has no umbrellas and in fact has like a shank actually.
Is it okay?
I'm trying to steal openly from Topher.
Trying to steal his money?
Yeah, I'm trying to steal this freaking guy's money.
Okay. All right. I see what's going on here. You can't steal from someone whose entire intent here was to steal from this freaking bar, okay? Like, I'm not going to... Oh my god, the man over there is face palming me. Honestly, I just wanted to get laid and I wanted to get some money. And you know what? Neither of those things is happening right now. And this is just a really bad... You know what? I'm just off my game. I need some nice relaxation time, maybe some beauty sleep, and I think I'll be right back on my game. Oh, it's been a rough day.
I got one thing out of that, and that you were trying to get laid. And listen, that guy you were trying to hit up, nah, no, that wasn't gonna happen. I saw you the first time you stepped. I was like, yikes! Wow.
Yikes as in wow, that's a really attractive man at myself. Yikes.
Not engaged.
Everything. Oh my god. Suddenly the tavern door swings open with a bang. A man stumbles in. He is dressed in dark robe that he has pulled around his lean frame. His boots are coated in mud. So please, he speaks in a slightly accented voice, which I don't have, so I don't know why I said it's accented. Please, he says to the bar as a whole, would there be an adventurer amongst you all who could help me? He staggers up to the bar and sort of leans against it.
Okay, all right. Topher comes forward. He says, "Hey, baby, I've got an adventure in my pants."
Dude, what the fuck? He says.
Yeah, okay, not my best line. I was trying to think on the spot, and you know what? It just fell through there.
Oh god.
I'm looking for some help.
But I'm assuming it's Topher fuckery.
It's Topher fuckery.
Sorry, my sister just sent me a picture of Noodle jumping off the top of the fucking cabinet. Anyways, my cat's insane. Yeah. So, wait, what actually just happened with Topher and this guy?
With my dog's
So
barking.
Topher's like, there's an adventure in my pants, and the guy's like, fuck off. I need help, bruh.
Okay, so Kinnem steps over to the man and says, I might be able to help you. Are there people in danger?
Oh, now he talks! Now he talks!
Yes, there are people in danger. My master sent me here with a letter
Master, that sounds kinky.
asking for assistance in our village, the village of Barovia. A slight hush falls over the tavern as a whole, slightly more ominous than the one that happened right when he got into the room. A couple of the other patrons, like the ones who are like doing their dice game or their drinking game and stuff, just sort of like, and then quickly look back to what they're doing, keeping their voices lower. Sort of kills the mood basically when he mentions Barovia. The barkeeper just sort of shoots him a glance and like quickly moves to the other side of the bar, like along the bar, down the bar a little bit. So the man continues, I have a letter from my master. Would you like to see it? He needs your aid.
So, kind of noticing what this guy's announcement did to the bar, like pulls him discreetly off to the side and says, I will look at your letter, but you need to tell me who your master is and where Barovia is, what is it, and why did it have this effect on people? I need to be informed before I can give you my aid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, of course. My master is the burgomaster, Kolyan Indirovich. He's the burgomaster of the village of Barovia, which is located in the valley of Barovia. Barovia is, well, it's a cursed land, and it's cursed by a darkness over it, one that has been plaguing the village and the valley as a whole for generations. My master, he needs help. More information is in the letter. He sort of holds up the letter and like holds it out to you.
Kinham takes the letter.
Okay. Let me give you a picture of the letter. Where is it? Okay, so I'm gonna send a screenshot of what the letter looks like. Are Topher or Leandro getting in on this shit?
Yeah, Leandro hears that this man needs help, and jokes aside, he decides to get serious and actually, like, eavesdrop. Like, he's still sitting in his seat where he originally was, and considering that, Kinham is, like, close by, he can pretty much hear what they're doing, so he's just eavesdropping at this point.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, so, the letter, so, Kinham, you read the letter, or Kinham, you read the letter. Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send, whatever the fuck that word is, to thee. Send, yeah, I don't know.
Send on thee. We plead for thy to desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Kalyana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Kolyan Indirovich. So side note, that's fucking impossible to read.
I know, right? Like, all the scripts in the book are like that, like the ridiculous cursive, and I'm just like, okay. So you didn't read that out loud, so our money-hungry boy, Topher, didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah, Kinham's that because evil enchantments are not his shit. However, like, the longer he thinks about it, the more he realizes this is exactly the sort of situation I've been waiting for. I might actually be able to save this innocent person from this dark enchantment. And maybe this is the person that I've been hunting for so long. Mm-hmm. So he gives a slight nod to this man. And he didn't say any of this out loud. He gives a slight nod and says, I will consider you and your master.
Thank you. I can give you a little more information. I was thinking that we could, I was hoping to rest a couple of days. It's difficult leaving Barovia, to say the least. But mayhaps you could leave tomorrow at dawn. It's dangerous to travel the woods at night.
Kinham nods. He understands that there's these words. He's spent a lot of time out on the roads and in the forests, so he knows it's stupid to be out there at night. Yes, I believe we can do that.
Awesome. So there was another thing that I forgot to send along, but it's the crest on the envelope, just so that you have it. So let me just attach that and send it to you. There. So that's the crest on the envelope.
Ooh.
Ooh, what the heck just happened to my screen? There's been a little shifty shift, folks.
A little shifty shift. I got a little shifty shift too.
What the fuck?
So do Topher and Leandro want to sort of do anything?
Yeah, Leandro hears this
I
and
don't know how to make this.
So-
That.
he thinks to himself, you know, okay, I might join in on this because I can help someone out and possibly steal some good shit on the way. Like, I might be able to do that. And so he's considering right now going up and talking to Kinham and wanting to talk to him, but at this moment he's not currently moving.
Okay. Alright. Does Topher want to take an action?
He's gonna look over, do like, you know, like the really sleazy guy, like lean on the counter next to somebody. He's gonna do that. It says, "So, buddy, your master." I can't remember if you. I can't remember what you said out loud or what I was eavesdropping on. Whatever. Who cares? We're all friends, family here. Are you drinking a Coke? You fucking Coke addict. Anyway, we're all friends here, you know, in whatever tavern this is. I just, out of curiosity, if someone was to help you, I honestly have not been really paying attention at all and don't remember what it was. But would they get paid at all?
I believe out of gratitude, my master would pay the adventurers who are noble and honorable enough to help him.
Okay, all right, let's cut the noble, honorable stuff. But how much are we talking here?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm
like 10 gold, because that's not gonna
more than that.
Like, are we talking like get me a drink with a pink umbrella gold? Or are we talking like get me a fucking like carriage gold?
Probably closer to the carriage.
Fuck yeah, I'm in. I got your back, buddy. He makes sure to exclude the fact that he literally, he's like the worst. All he is a bard, and he's not a good bard. He's like the worst fucking bard. But he's like, fuck yeah, I'm just gonna like tag along with this dude, and like I'm just gonna take the credit and gonna take the gold.
Andrew hears Topher saying that he's going to go on this adventure and automatically stands and says, "I'm joining in," clearly seeing the disturbed look on Kinham's face because of like travesty.
There's like
So much
this brief,
just grief on his face.
no, there's this brief expression of relief when Leandro says he'll join. So like Kinham just looks at Topher and he just does this tiny little head shake.
He gives him like a wink, like a.
Oh God, that's gross.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. If you could leave at dawn tomorrow, that would be wonderful. if you take the west road through the Slavich woods, it's a 5-hour trek.
Wait. The Slav bitch roads? Who the fuck named that?
The SVA. Savalich woods. The Savalich woods.
Yeah, I get that. Got that.
It's a 5-hour trek to the village of Barovia.
I can provide us with horses, or are we traveling on foot?
Foot, unless you can find a horse here in this village.
I'm not a horse, but any of you can ride me.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Any pack animals? Are we carrying our own provisions? How many days is it? How fast can everybody walk? These are all things Kinnem needs to know, and he's just like very pointedly ignoring anything Sophie says.
Okay, so the guy goes and like sits down at one of the booths just because he like obviously needs a rest. So, would you guys like to like? Does anyone want to answer Kenham and say like, I got lots of provisions or anything?
I have got. Wait till you hear this. I think you'll find these supplies very, very handy. A lute, a lyre, and wait, get this. A drum.
Leandro pours everything that he was drinking right on top of her because he sounded
Wow. Free drink? Anybody? He tries to like drink it off him.
Just like licks it off his shirt. Sort of sucks it out. That's good shit.
There's no umbrella, but it's still something.
Oh my god. Wow. Y'all.
If you wanted to buy me a drink, love, you could have just gone out and said it.
Please shut the hell up. Leandro goes to sit with the man in the booth.
Alright. Man just says
Kinnem, Joel, Leandro, and the man in the booth, sitting really far on the outside so that Topher cannot sit down in the booth with them.
you have to ass. Poor Topher just living his best life. So, the man sort of looks over at you. Thank you so much for taking my master's plea. So, if there's anything else I can tell you, I mean, I know a bit about the land, about.
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Is he like a master or like a master? Emphasis on the ass.
He's married.
Oh, okay. Like how old though are we talking?
He's married with children.
So like DILF age or like 70? Like I'm dying, I have 5 wives age.
Man kind of looks like he's gonna start crying.
Kinnem has just had enough of this guy and literally just whips him in the side with his tail and is like, no.
Okay. Do you guys want to ask for any more like information about Barovia or anything like that? Do you want to like milk this guy for information, or do you want to like get ready for bed and like get up the next morning? What would you like to do?
I have a few more questions.
All right, hit him up.
Yep. People seem to have a negative opinion of Barovia. Is there anything you know of that would give them this idea? The letter mentioned a dark curse over the village. Do you know the nature of this curse?
Yes, he does. Let me just find my notes on that so I know what information he's giving you. Sorry, 1 second.
What is on that fork? What is that? What are you
It's cookie dough.
Oh, it's cookie dough.
eating cookie dough with a fork? That is, I applaud you, sir.
No, I mean, I make it. And I just use this fork to make it. So I'm like, well, I don't want to have to wash them. Because our dishwasher is broken, so you have to hand wash everything. Ooh.
Okay. So the man tells you what little he knows, or what he knows. So he says, the land of Barovia is beset by a devil by the name of, he casts a quick glance around, Strahd von Zarevich. He is the master of the land and has complete supremacy over it. The world of Barovia in the valley, it's completely controlled by him. He sends monstrous creatures out from his castle to beset our village, the villages surrounding. He's the reason for the foulness that has been felled the Burgermeister's wife.
Hey, well, the devil's in the details, am I right? I just dropped my accent there for a second, I'm sorry. He gives him like a little, like, goes in for a high five with the guy.
So, what does your master actually need us to do? He requested our aid, but what is the specific task he requires of us?
I believe he wishes for you to find a way to relieve Lady Kaliana of her affliction.
Oh, I can relieve her of her affliction.
Shut the fuck up, Crawford. God.
How do you know my name? Oh my god. Is this man a psychic? Oh dear god.
If you find a way of medicinally relieving her affliction, and any other aid that you could give to the village of Barovia would be rewarded.
I cannot speak for others in my party, but I don't know where this accent is going. I'm trying to find it. But I am no healer.
Well, I apparently am, that I just learned today in the last like hour. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I was not listening to any of that, but I heard the word reward. So, well, we gotta heal some people. Is that?
Yes, we know not the nature of the affliction that has befallen the Lady Kaliana.
Look, I was sure she doesn't just like need some D.
Some D, is that like an herb?
You could say that. You know what? I'm a very talented healer. I can sing her a song. And I think that's gonna cheer her right up. You know what? I'm gonna be working on it this entire trip, guys. But at the time we get there, I'm going to have the greatest song, complete with both the part on the lyre, the what else do I play? The lyre, the lute, and the drums. There's gonna be a drum solo. You got that right, folks? A drum solo.
Leandro speaks up. He doesn't give a shit about your damn drum solo. I heard rewards. What are the rewards? Like,
what the Burgermeister promises to you, I know not, but I know that his wealth is vast.
I read the letter, and the fuck is this accent? I read the letter, and promised significant portions of his wealth to anybody who was successful in the quest he set.
All right, you got me there. Let's go, guys. Why are we even sleeping? Let's go
I have
right now.
reservations about the difficulty of this quest, considering none of us are healers or accomplished or suitable healers, and we have very, very few details to go off of this Strahd character,
Okay.
sending these dark creatures into the village. I do not have a good feeling about this.
Okay, how hard can it be? I mean, like, what? It's gonna be like a little shadow rat. Oh, yeah, he's nodding. He's nodding. I think it's a shadow rat.
Maybe
So,
there are shadow rats.
okay, here we go. Okay,
It's creatures.
this is my plan. All right. I'm going to go out. Okay, I'll lead the way, and I'm gonna just be so attractive that nothing will attack us.
Sir,
And I'm gonna play a drum song on the drum while I'm.
you leave now. It's the middle of the night. You do not understand the perils that await you if you leave during the night. You must travel by daylight in the land of Barovia. Rest,
Nod.
prepare yourselves. I will spend a few more days here to rest myself.
Okay, wait. What should we bring? Like, do they like food? Could I like throw them some cookies, possibly?
I'm sure they would love some cookies.
As what I want to know my intelligence is 0 and my strength is -1, so I'm gonna be a really good person to have on your team. I do have a 4 in acrobatics, however.
Thank God. Thank God for your +4 in acrobatics. Wow.
Wow.
Do a backflip, you flip wizard. You do it.
Flip lizard, flip bard. I'm afraid I'm
Okay, so
retired for the night. I'm going to see if I can get a room here at the tavern if they'll have me. Do you have any further questions that I could answer?
You can stay in my room.
I would really prefer not to.
Don't listen to him, please. Yeah, get your own room. No, I don't have any questions.
I do believe this tavern has extra rooms. If you would please write down directions as detailed as you can possibly make them for us to get to Barovia and who to contact when we reach Barovia.
Okay,
I would be greatly appreciative.
It was
that.
a yes on the cookies, though, right?
To make cookies, I'm sure there would be plenty of people in Barovia who would want to eat.
No, not for the not for the people. Okay, sorry, you're totally misunderstanding. I'm being very tactical here.
Confused.
Okay, I make the cookies for the monsters, so they eat the cookies and
the
not
cookies
us.
made of human flesh. These monsters like to eat human flesh.
Well,
So
good thing
not
none of us are human.
cookies. I'm not a human. Yeah, fuck yeah. Who's the human? Are you human?
I'm half human, so...
Okay, so you lead the way. Oh my god, wait, I got it. Okay, we put. What's your name?
Leandro.
We put Leandro on a pole. Okay, like you know that thing when they're trying to feed a horse and there's a carrot on the thing. So we put you on like a pole and we like dangle you as we walk, and you're on like the front of the carriage. But you're high up enough that the monsters can't get you, but they stay away from us.
Sir, stop talking. Please. Please stop talking. Because so help me God, I will shank you with that umbrella you wanted. Remember that? I will find an umbrella and I will shank you with it.
What?
So
Without
help
me?
God.
Okay, not an umbrella. It is a umbrella that you put in a drink, like a cocktail.
I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I don't care.
Kind of noticing that Leandro was reaching into his coat for his shank, just like grabs Leandro's wrist and is like, "There will be no violence at this table."
So,
God.
master, person who is not an absolute mess, you, he points to him. For the information that you were seeking, I will tell you, if you go to the edge of the village towards the west, there's a road that will lead you into the dense fogs of Barovia. If you continue to follow the woods, if you continue to follow the road into the road, into the Svalich woods, if you just follow that western road, it will take you first to the gates of Barovia, and then further along that road to find the village of Barovia. It's a 5-hour trek, and no more, no less. In the daytime, you have little to worry about.
Okay. All right. I can't speak for the other two who are sitting here, but I will leave at dawn. If anybody wishes to accompany me, they may. Not get in my way.
Yeah, I'll be there, he dabs.
I mean, I guess I'll join.
Thank you so much. Thank you. May the morning lord bless you. Thank you.
So,
All right.
okay,
So
Topher.
you guys get rooms for the evening,
Yep.
or for the rest of the night, sleep. All right. Are there any other shenanigans any of you would like to get up to while in the tavern, or would you like to sleep the night away and then disembark at the embark, whatever that word is, in the morning?
Okay, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around the tavern to see if there's like a wizard or like anybody with like wizardy ability, like magic. Nobody. No one. Okay, because
Kenneth, but he just left. He went to bed.
He's gone to get a room. Topher's fucking looking around for someone else to harass.
can you cast disguise self on like an item?
No, I think you can only cast disguise self on yourself.
Yeah, it's only on yourself.
So that's called disguise self.
That's disguise item.
Okay, Topher's coming up with a plan.
All right, so Leandra have gone to sleep. Topher, would you like to also sleep?
I am making cookies and then I go to sleep.
Okay, you ask the barkeeper to make cookies in the back room, and he's like, "Oh my fucking god! We'll get you to leave my customers alone. You can make some goddamn fucking cookies. I don't give a shit." And he just sends you back into the kitchen and like fucking bake some dope ass cookies, bro. That just like lets you have at it. So you bake some nasty ass fucking cookies because I like actually roll to see if you make good cookies.
What would I roll? What would that be?
Fucking just roll roll a wisdom check. Like have like street knowledge about how to make some cookies.
I got a 2.
Minus 1 from your wisdom.
No, minus. Oh yeah. Wait, no. My strength is -1. My wisdom's just 0.
No, your wisdom. If you're making a wisdom check, it's -1.
Okay, so I got a 1 on the cookies.
Yeah, these are the nastiest fucking cookies ever. They're like a gnarly puke brown, kind of like snarled up, shriveled-looking cookies. Kind of look like something's like some like foul creature would shit out after a really bad day of eating.
Oh my god.
And they smell fucking rank. The barkeeper comes bursting in and is like, "What is that god-awful smell?" Cookies, if you could be so kind as to call them that. He's like, "You gotta get out of my kitchen with those, whatever the fuck those things are. Did you shit on one of my platters? You need to sleep. What's on the kitchen for the night? This place out. It's rank as fuck. I gotta like light a scented candle in here now. I mean, I'm supposed to burn this whole place to the ground. It smells so bad."
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right, Topher's for the night. That was the last thing.
So Topher calls it a night. Is Topher proud of his creation? Is he gonna like bring it with him?
Oh,
or does he
for
out?
sure. These are the
Yes.
dankest ass cookies like ever.
Okay, he's bringing his cookies with him. Good God. Okay. So morning comes. So the dawn light sort of falls into your windows. You awaken at dawn. Ready yourselves in whatever manner you would like to do so. Are you meeting in the lobby of the tavern, outside the tavern?
Kinnem is standing just outside the tavern door. He's only going to wait for 5 minutes. If anybody joins him within 5 minutes, that's his party. If nobody joins him, he's solo.
Alright, sounds good. So Kenneth's outside the tavern. Does Leandro come out?
Yeah, Leandro goes to the bartender real quick, picks up a drink, and goes to meet Kim outside.
Get a little
Jokes on both of you guys. Topher's woken up like an hour before dawn. He's hiding in a tree. And when you guys are both there, like he makes like a really like loud like sound, and then like
No, hold on. You need to, first of all, you need to make like a fucking sneak check or something.
I have
Okay,
a
make a
4 in
sneak check.
acrobatics. I need to use my acrobatics.
No, use your acrobatics to get into the fucking tree. And then you have to like make a hide check or something.
Okay, I have a 15 to get into the tree.
There's a stealth.
Stealth? Okay, perfect.
What is my stealth? So I don't have to like stop the live stream to get it up.
+2.
+2, okay.
Okay, so you're trying to
I have
stealth.
13 on stealth. Like 13
Okay.
altogether.
Kenem sees you in the tree. And it's like, what the ever loving, or I mean, I would be like, what the ever loving fuck if I were Kenem, but Kenem, you see this sort of gnarly ass cryptid looking motherfucker sitting up in a tree, and
Kenem sees this tiefling sitting in the tree over there, just like watching them really intense, like thinking he's stealthy. He's just like, oh god, it's this fuck from last night. But he doesn't acknowledge him because he knows this stupid ass tiefling's gonna do something ridiculous, and he's like, you know what? Whatever. If they fall out of the fucking tree and break their tail, not my issue.
Leandro's like, he hears this going on, and he's just readying his hand at his axe, like he's just ready to go, like ready to like stab someone, but he's just like just ignoring everything altogether because he doesn't want any part of that.
Should I roll acrobatics to see how well I jump down from the tree?
yeah, roll acrobatics.
I got a 4, but together with my acrobatics, it's an 8. So I guess it's just a kind of bad.
Yeah, you sort of you jump out of the tree, but you don't really stick the landing. You kind of stumble forward a little bit, like nearly missing a face plant. Like you missed the face plant by like that much, and yeah.
And while I'm doing it, I'm singing the "I believe I can fly." I believe.
Unfortunately, you do not touch the sky. You touch the ground, and almost with your face, which is kind of embarrassing. But
I feel like the head plant palms that they both did, like right there, is just canon. That's actually what was happening.
Yeah, they both just like put their hands to their face and like, man, we should have fucking gotten up at like 4 in the morning instead of 5 in the morning and left without this fucker. The regret is palpable. All right. Do you guys know an icy code on Skype?
What?
They just sent a contact request me.
Oh, what?
Icy code is the name. Do you guys know anyone with that name?
No. Sydney didn't send anything to the group, so.
Okay, cool. All right. So you guys, you're setting off to Barovia. So you leave the small town, heading west down the road. In front of you, you see the sort of like a impenetrable blanket of fog that sort of like lies about 100 feet away from you, sort of like in the road, and the road like sort of sweeps into the fog and like vanishes into these like gray tendrils. So this is the fog of Barovia that the Burgermeister's servant told you about. Do you proceed into the fog?
Kenem looks at Leandro and then looks at Topher, and he says, do either of you know any spells for light?
I am not a spellcaster, so.
Do I? Were either of the two spells I picked late-ish?
Yeah, you have a cantrip called Dancing Light, which will provide you with up to 4 sort of torch-sized balls of illumination. Or I think you can choose whatever form you want the light to take.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna do that. What do I roll?
I check for you? You just take an action. It requires, yeah, you can just take an action too. It requires concentration, but you're not in a battle, so you don't. I don't think you'll need to concentrate.
And the shapes can take like whatever form, like I want.
Yeah, so you gotta make them dicks. If you make them dicks, I'm not gonna stop Leander from stabbing you.
I was going to, but then I was like, that's too easy. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Watch this, fellas. Watch this and be impressed. And he kind of like over dramatizes it too. He's like, and he makes them spell the words like Topher rules, but since he only has what, like 4, they're like a lot of them are just kind of like combined letters, like cursive.
Okay. So you cast this incredible cantrip on the edge of the fog and move into the fog, bringing your light with you. Your light. Okay, it's gonna last for a minute. So as soon as you step into the fog, the light is choked down to before where it was giving off a 10-foot radius of light. It's giving off like a 1.5-foot radius of light. It just gets choked down by this fog, and this fog it's clinging to you, wrapping around you. It has this cloying sensation, and you can almost like feel in your bones that this fog could bring death almost. Like you feel it weighing on your bones, but nothing adverse happens. You continue down the road, continuing through the fog. Eventually, it sort of breaks and opens up, giving you line of sight around you. This has taken more than a minute, so Topher's lights have sort of, which were casting advantage to you in the fog, they've just sort of poofed out of existence. And you come across the Valley of Barovia, laid out before you. Thick, roiling clouds cast a great pallor over the land. There's a deathly stillness that hangs in the dark woods that's surrounding you. The road just like moves through this woods ever deeper into the shadows. Sorry, 1 second. You find black pools of water laying like dark mirrors on and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at like fragments and tendrils of this mist. So your 5-hour trek and this journey to Barovia now begins. So you're moving along down this road.
Wow, I cannot believe I just wasted a fucking spell slot on that. What the shit?
Luckily, cantrips, 0-level spells, you can use as many times as you want.
Oh yeah. Okay, so are we just walking?
Yeah, you guys are just walking.
Well, hey fellas.
Is there any way I could check, like, is this a passive perception? Is this a wisdom thing? Is there any way I could figure out if some of this nastiness is, like, magically induced? So it does seem like this sort of, there's like a heaviness in the air and sort of like this fog that suggests some sort of, it's not natural in origin. You're not, you don't think that like someone has cast a spell in order to create this ambiance or to like create this fog, but it's not natural conditions. The village you just came from was sunlit, the sky was clear, and so yeah, it's just a completely different atmosphere beyond the sort of wall of fog.
Topher looks to the other guys. Because I've got an idea. How about a little journeying song?
No.
You know what? I am
already posing. No.
He pulls out his drum. Hold on.
Where are you whipping out this drum from?
Oh, my bag.
How big is it? Like,
I don't
how
know.
big
I
is
think
your
it's a tiny drum. Whoa, we're going on a journey to
Yes, I'm gonna make myself like
Beveria.
Leandro and Kenan take 1d4 damage. Psych, because that's the worst song ever. No, I'm just
We're three friends.
Do I have to roll a d4 to find him?
kidding.
I was on a trail. We saw some fog. It was not fun, but I cast some awesome lights.
Get him stop to try to get away from this.
And the lights went out, and I was like, fuck, what the shit? Why are my lights going out? Thank you. That'll be 1 coin. 1 coin, please. For that rendition of fuck, why is the lights going out?
I hate you.
Alright, so unless you have any further dialogue that you think would just that you want to whip out on this trail, like you guys want to get to know each other at all or anything?
Yeah, probably a good
Feel like
idea.
you have like a good time, yeah. So how would you like to approach that?
Kidum just kind of looks over at Leandro and then like jerks his head at Topher, like, get over this guy.
Yeah, get over to this guy. Yeah, so do you guys know each other's names and everything?
Kidum hasn't told anybody his name.
Okay, cool.
Leandro saunters over to beside Kenem and obviously is like, so we haven't properly talked yet. What is your name even? Like, hi, like, what's up?
My name is Kinem. Might I ask yours?
Can-em, more like can-damn. Wait, god damn it. Can-damn.
Topher's struggling to get out this sort of weird backhanded consonant that's kind of skeevy. He's just sort of muttering this shit behind you as you try to have like a decent conversation with Leandro.
My name is Leandro, and as you saw, I almost shanked this manor. I'm sorry that was my first impression with you. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not.
After being around this tiefling for more than 10 minutes, I understand your first impulse, and I will not stop you if you desire to do it again, as long as it's in a non-fatal area.
Can't promise that. Can't promise that. But
Here, like, quick, guys, I'm right here.
just for you, okay?
So, and now Topher's like, this is my chance to win them over. He's like, guys, breakfast is on me. I got you covered. I got cookies.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, so Topher like takes out the cookies which he like wrapped up from the night before and sort of like unfurls this sort of like paper parchment he's wrapped his cookies in, and he like shows you these gnarly looking turds.
Kidum like physically recoils, and he just mutters under his breath, "Oh God, that's what I've been smelling."
Yeah, so this sort of like burnt shit stench sort of becomes stronger as the cookies are unveiled.
He shakes his head. I have rations in my pack.
Oh,
Don't
how big is your
need
pack?
poison.
Is that a kid?
I'm not going to justify that with your hands.
I don't eat. I just don't eat. So this is useless to me. I can't eat that. In fact, I'll gag.
Fine then. I'll just eat these delicious cookies. And he takes a
Oh, do
bite.
it, man. Go for it. It's all you.
make a will save to not vomit eating this cookie. You're
What's the
13.
Same.
I don't know if I'd add anything to it.
probably let me see.
I die. The
Let me see. Will save.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally just glad I'm streaming this just so we capture all these jokes, like, like, that's literally the only, that's literally why, the only reason I wanted to stream this campaign, was I knew that we were gonna get some comedy gold, and I was like, I don't care if 5 people watch this, I'm saving this for myself, so I can
Someone
watch.
messaged me, it was like, this stream's so fucking funny. Okay, yeah, so just, add your wisdom modifier, which is -1, so you get a 12. So you manage not to gag on these, but your expression kind of just is like, you show like a slight hint of disgust at your own handiwork, unfortunately. But you do not, in fact, vomit it up, which is pretty good.
He like tries to, it's delicious, guys, you don't know what you're missing.
Good. Is it that good? Is it that good?
It's that good.
Wow. Congrats to you.
I'm trying to drink my milk, but I can't because I'm laughing so hard. I'm gonna snort milk out my nose.
Alright, so you can continue to travel down the road. Unfortunately, I'm sure for 2 of our party members, not in silence, this sort of
I walk this
conversation
lonely road, the only one that and the drum comes like, have ever known. Don't know where it goes.
Shaking. But you get through the trip, 3 hours of the trip, and sort of the trees are sort of open up a little bit to like reveal a clearing in front of you. And you see from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog.
Buttresses.
Bridging stonework. What are you gonna laugh at?
Buttresses.
Buttresses. Bridging the stonework is a massive iron gate. Dew clings to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues flank the gate. Their heads have found home in the weeds at their feet. Approaching the gate, as you approach the gate, the iron doors swing open to allow you entry onto the road beyond. Do you wish to continue through the gates?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, you guys travel through the gate.
I Naruto run in.
Beyond the gate, towering trees, their tops lost in the mist, block out all but a dull gray light. The tree trunks press close together. The woods have the silence of a forgotten grave. You travel forward into this forest, and Kenem, you catch the scent of death on the air as you continue down the road, which is almost to the scent of cookies.
Oh god. Oh god. I've smelled death before. I can only imagine what those cookies make like. Oh.
Yeah, so this
okay, so like, Kinnem goes over to the edge of the forest and he grabs a dead branch of pretty sizable length. It's about 6 or 7 feet long, and he snaps a little side branches off it, and he uses it kind of like a cane to sweep across the path in front of him because he can't see because of the fog. But he knows there's something up there, and he doesn't really want to encounter it.
So are you following the stench?
Yes, because it's ahead of us, right?
You just smell it in the air. If you are gonna follow it, it sort of leads off the trail away from you.
Oh no, I'm definitely not heading off the trail. I'm continuing on the trail. I just need to know if there's something in front of me because I can't see.
Because you have like very limited visibility. Yeah. All right, so you continue through the woods. I think I pull up my handy dandy map. letters, not a map. Alright, yeah. So you make the choice not to. Do you like, because the other two, their senses are perhaps blocked by the cookies, but for whatever reason they do not also smell this this scent. But do you comment on it in any form?
I'd like to think that maybe the cookies are masking your human scent, which was obviously my plan all along, so they can't smell that we have a half human with us. So you can thank me now. You probably owe me your life, so yeah. I do what I can.
Take your life in a minute, okay? Please. Anyway,
so let's see. So about another 2 or so hours pass of this very enjoyable journey, just loving every second of it. So about 2 more hours pass, and once again, sort of the forest breaks around you. The large trees sort of thin out, and you can see ahead of you tall shapes looming out of the fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as you draw closer, as battered village dwellings. Windows stare down at you like pitch-black eyes. No sound cuts through the heavy silence that clings to the air, save for a distant, mournful sobbing that echoes down the street. You have arrived at the village of Barovia. You have come to the outskirts of it.
Wow, I guess I can see why this has 1 of 5 stars on Fantasy Yelp as a tourist destination.
Boy, there is someone crying. What the hell?
Yes, so there is someone crying somewhere in this village.
I think we should figure out and see who's crying.
Okay. Sorry, I just belched. All right, is the group in agreement to follow the crying? Okay, so Leandro heads off in the direction of the sobbing. The rest of you follow suit. So, a moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. As you move down the street toward the haunting noise, you pass boarded up stores, some depicting smashed-in windows. Gouges cover the walls of the buildings. You soon recognize them as claw marks. Steadily louder, and you find it emanating from a 2-story house nestled beside a sprawling building that boasts a creaking sign that reads, Bill Draft's Mercantile. Light fills through the heavy curtains of the Mercantile building, whereas the townhouse is shrouded in darkness. So the sobbing is coming from within the townhouse. Would you guys like to attempt to enter?
Yeet.
Yeah. You don't want it?
Oh, Kenneth's like, fuck that noise.
No. Kenneth is rather cautious when it comes to things like this, because he doesn't recognize a creature that could make that noise. It does not sound human to him. He doesn't know if anybody else is picking up on this, but he has a bad feeling.
Topher looks at Ken and was like, if I die in there, I want you to have this favor of mine. And then he's like, fuck, I didn't actually come up with something.
It's
And
the rest of your horrible cookies.
oh, he's keeping his cookies. He hands the drum. And he's like, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I actually just don't want this to get broken in case that's like a monster thing or something. Like, this is value. This is premium drum. This is a good ass drum. It cost me 5 gold. Well, what if I hadn't stolen it? So. And then he's like, all right, heads on in.
Leandro just ignores him and goes up to the door and checks to see if it's locked first. Is it locked?
The door is not locked.
Oh.
Topher doesn't even do that. Topher literally just goes up to try to open it.
So you discover that the door is not locked because Topher just fucking opened it.
door. Great, now we have an entryway to the demons. Sweet.
Alright. So the door opens into you see a large entryway lying beyond the door.
Mm-hmm.
A woman huddles in the middle of the entry hall, clutching a small object to her breast. She is lost in sorrow and despondency. She doesn't register your presence in the room, and she continues to huddle over this object that she clutches, sobbing weakly.
Okay, I look to, what's your character's name again? Leander.
Leandro. What the fuck?
Leandro. I'm like, okay, I think I know what's going on here. She's in shock, okay? I got this. This is gonna get her attention.
Oh,
Fuck, my drum is in the other room. Okay, I'm just gonna have to acapella this shit. Wait, I got a liar. Do 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 do. Oh!
No!
We came to the sound.
Topper, shut up. Shut up. This woman is crying. Can't you see that?
I'm
Please,
trying to get her attention without like being rude.
You do not acquire her attention.
He heard you, but doesn't want to go near you. So, why don't you just tone it down by 100, okay? Just keep it toned down and let's actually talk to her.
Excuse me, you can't tone down talent, so fuck you.
Where? I want to know. Where's your talent?
Everywhere and
Yeah, your talent went down with those cookies. Bye. Anyway, I'm going to see what's wrong with this woman.
Alright, so you approach the woman.
I ask her, ma'am, are you okay? Why are you, like, what happened? What happened to this town? Are you okay?
So this is the woman that you find. The woman looks up at you. My daughter, Gertruda, she's gone. She's gone. I don't know where she is. She's gone.
Ma'am, where do you remember last seeing her somewhere? Where did you last see her?
She's here. She's always been here. I wouldn't let her leave the house. I kept her in here for her safety, but a week ago she left. She left.
A week ago.
Okay, couple questions.
Horrible has happened.
Okay, couple questions, lady. Pull yourself together. Snap. Okay. How old are they? Are we talking like a toddler that like went off, or like a young adult?
She's a little more than a child.
So like I need a number, honey.
Are we talking preteen?
14 years old.
14?
I know he's taken her.
14? Wait, do you say he?
Her.
No, he's taken her? Or did I just totally... Lady, okay. I put my hands on her shoulder. Wait, can I do like a charisma check to like calm her down?
Yes, you can do a charisma check.
Okay. Oh, 3. That is not gonna...
Nah, you don't calm her down in the slightest.
How like he goes to give like a friendly like pat on the back and it turns into like a full on like
Snacks from that.
Topper!
Okay,
What the hell is wrong with you?
in my defense, I was actually trying to help that time. That actually was that was my bad. I was actually
You tried to help and you broke her spine. Good
okay,
job.
her spine is not broken, okay? It's clearly fine. She's still crying. Do you have any ideas?
I shout out the door. Can I get your ass in here, please?
Kinnan reluctantly enters the townhouse and comes in. He's heard this entire exchange because y'all are fucking shouting. How could he not hear this? And he comes in and he takes stock of what he's seeing unfolding in front of him, and he just shakes his head. And then he approaches the woman and kneels down at her eye level like a couple feet away, so he's not in her personal space or anything. And he says, I understand your daughter is gone, and you said he took her. Who do you mean by he? Are you referring to Strahd?
So the woman jerks up at the sound of Strahd's name. Then she sees your face, not a human face, and the horns protruding from your forehead. She jerks back. What are you? What sort of hell monster are you?
Wait, okay, Topher is like, wait, I got an idea. Topher like rushes out. Can I cast disguise myself to make myself like look like a really like homely, friendly fella? And then I'm gonna go back in and pretend to be another person.
You're still gonna be so she hasn't seen you, so she hasn't gotten scared of you. But even if you come back in as a homely fellow, you're still gonna be yourself, and you're gonna suck at being comforting.
Okay, but can I like? I'm gonna disguise myself to look like a human.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. What would I need to roll for that?
Let me just see. So.
Oh, I got nat 20. I'm good. I got nat 20.
Okay.
Fuck! Finally, not for jumping out of a tree, not for being comforting, but for. I also have a disguise.
You like take on the form of a human, and it's absolutely like impeccable.
Can I be like? I'm like going into like a super hot, like like sexy farm boy.
Okay, so you're going for the sexy farm.
Yeah, like the sexy farm boy.
Okay, so you like look like a sexy farm boy, and you come back in.
And I have like that, like those plaid shirts, but it's like open a couple buttons with like the suspenders.
Okay, if I wasn't aware that like Fantasy Worlds had like plaid shirts. I didn't think lumberjack aesthetic had been like formed yet. But like I'll let you live your fantasy right now. And approximately 0 people are feeling your fantasy. So, but it's fine. So the woman is just like sort of just terrified of what's his face? Kenham. She's like Kenham.
I'm doing like a full-on character voice. I come over to her. Yeah, I understand, ma'am. He's a bit of a scary fella, but I promise he's got a good heart. You know what? I think I heard he had a drum, and he's gonna sing a nice little comforting song for you.
What kind of creature is he? Is he one of the devil's creatures?
No, ma'am. He is called a music drum man. And he's pretty much like, he's like my little friend that comes around with me, and we do a nice little show together. Like, he's harmless, ma'am. Don't worry.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You have +5 on persuasion.
Oh, fuck yes. So that is a 14.
She's less afraid, fully convinced that Kenham isn't like a devil worshiper or something. So, okay.
Wait, hold on.
I do just want to say, since Kenham's background is one, the feature of his background is the heart of darkness, and says those who look into your eyes see that you have faced unimaginable horror, and that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners will extend you every courtesy and do their utmost to help you.
Okay.
Unless you've shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will even take up arms to fight alongside you should you find yourself facing an enemy alone.
Also, question, do you guys know how long we're going to make the stream go for? Because I may have to call it at 10 to watch Game of Thrones.
Okay, that's allowed. We can call it at 10.
Sounds good. We'll just continue with the campaign after that.
So the woman takes a second glance at Caucasian check by sexy farm boy Tofu. She stares into your eyes, and these dark pools have faced the same sort of darkness that has riddled her and all the other shit that you talk about with Hardiman's background or whatever. He grows and sort of relaxes. So she no longer like thinks that you're like some sort of messenger of the Dark Lord Strahd, but she is crying, like still noticeably distraught from the sleep bit distressing her.
To sing a comforting song.
I'm not going to sing a song.
A comforting
Topher's not
song.
going to sing a song. However, ma'am,
Like together as an act.
I do need to know what your name is. Mine is Kinnem. My friend's name is Leandro, and this unfortunate fellow's name is Topher. We have come to your village.
Wait.
Your burger
Wait.
place to help.
Wait. Okay. He's your friend? You have been talking for like, what, 3 hours? I gave you my drum. I'm not even... He's your... Neither of us are his friends. Or we're with your friend. But he's your friend, and I'm calling bullshit, okay? Sorry. Let him fix his statement before he continues on.
So following tirade, the woman sort of like looks back at Kenham after. My name is Mary.
Okay.
I'm Mary.
Where was your daughter last seen? Who do you think took her?
She was here. She was here in the house, and she never left. I wouldn't let her leave. Reason, but she got out. She got out of the house, and she seen her since. I know she's been taken by him.
So did you send out people? Oh shit, that's not my accent. I was aha. Oh, did you send out people to look for your daughter? What the fuck am I doing? To look for. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
So Topher is struggling to manufacture this accent in canon right now.
To look for your daughter. To look for your daughter.
Kinnem really is reconsidering his vow never to kill at this point.
Oh my god. No one would go. Not the only place she'd be taken would be his castle. No one goes there.
Oh, wait, a castle? That sounds fun. Fellas, why don't we go to the castle?
You can't go. You can't go there. No one ever returns from there.
Maybe, and hear me out. No one returns because they're having such a good time. It was just a party. A big old party.
Listen, okay. Leandro steps forward and looks at her and says, "Ma'am, is there anything indicating, like, did your daughter leave anything, like, indicating that she really needs help or anything at all, like, anything in this house indicating her leave?"
She just left.
And there was, like, no betrayal at all?
What? There was no what?
Like, no, like, she didn't leave a trail behind of anything? If he took her, like, he didn't leave anything behind, like, no trail, nothing?
Nothing. She took the keys that I used to lock the house. She took them and she unlocked the door.
Okay, wait. Does everybody in this town, like, not leave their houses? Or are you just, like helicopter momming this kid?
She just sort of sobs despondently, but you're certainly getting, like, a helicopter mom vibe.
He looks at them and he, like, I'm gonna sing a song. I don't trust this woman. This had nothing to do with anyone.
Like, softly laughs Topher's ankle with his tail, like to get him to shut up, like a nice little stinging like flick with the tail, and then he says, Mary, we are here at the behest of the Burgermeister to aid his wife, but I can promise you that after we aid his wife, we will come back and aid you in your search for your daughter, and we will do our utmost to find her.
So as you speak of the Burgermeister's wife, she's...
Somebody did hashtag helicopter mom. Hashtag helicopter mom is right.
She's right here. So she's... What? But then once you mention that you're going to, like, find her daughters, please find my daughter. Please bring her back to me. Please. Please bring her back.
What's your daughter's name? Because we're probably going to have to ask around. Wait.
Gertruda.
And what, how old is she again?
14.
14, alright. And what happens at this castle? Do you guys have any ideas? Is this a common occurrence, or is this just your daughter?
I haven't taken anyone in the village for so long. It's just he was so focused on Ilias. Why? I just any number of things. I don't know.
Are Ilias? Who's that?
So at this point, she just dissolves into further sobbing and does not respond to more questions.
Okay.
Can I lie to try to get more information out of her, or is that gonna be fruitless?
Oh, you can make an attempt.
Okay. I said, hey, Ilias is actually my good friend. Really well, and actually, I might be able to I don't remember what Ilias was, but he looks to them for help. We actually know Ilias, don't we, fellas?
So she just continues sobbing.
God damn it. Well,
so Kinnem leaves the townhouse, and because he really wants to check out that mercantile next door, but first of all, he needs to regroup and talk with both of them, unfortunately, because Topher did actually do something mildly useful back there.
Yes, so Topher, your disguise will last for an hour.
okay,
so.
I run out.
So you all exit the townhouse.
Yeah.
So now you're just on the street outside of the townhouse. You close the door. It does little to muffle Mary's sobs as she continues weeping over her lost daughter.
Yeah. Okay. So Kinnem just says to the two of them, so her daughter was taken by Ilias, correct? Who is Ilias?
Oh, I thought she said he was friends with Ilias. I guess that was a bad move on my part.
She said that she said he's been focused on Ilias for so long, he's never taken anyone else in the village.
Okay, guys, oh wait, I don't even need to do this fucking accent anymore. Thank God. Okay, so I'm gonna say Ilias is his boyfriend. And here's my theory. Okay, get this. What if she ran away herself because she didn't like her mom? Like, her mom's crazy helicopter. She runs away to the castle to be with what's-his-face and his boyfriend.
I doubt your theory holds water. However, we do need to try to locate her daughter. What did she say her daughter's name was? Gertruda.
Gertruda. Fuck, I keep accidentally trying to get back into that accent. Gertruda. Which is honestly, I think that is my proof that she's a bad mother. Like, who names your child Gertruda? No one.
So
no good parent. That's who.
We need to try to find Gertruda. We need to protect the innocents who are at danger in this town. Even if she's not in the castle, even if she ran away, she's in the woods somewhere.
See, my theory is she ran away
to the castle.
She
needs protecting. However, we came here for a purpose. We came here to help the Burgermeister's wife. So we do need to make an appearance with the Burgermeister and assess what's happening. Did you see Mary's face when I mentioned the wife? Something is afoot here.
True.
So where is the wife? Let's get that over with. Okay, question, and like hear me out, fellas. So do we need to cure her? What was the deal?
That's the impression I got, that she needs to be cured of some dark magical affliction which is killing her.
See, I have an idea, okay? What if I cast disguise self on myself to look like her after we get a good look at her? Then we go back, but I do it like right before we like, and like we act like we like saved everybody. We hide her or like actually like just kill her. Just kidding. LOL. Just hide her. And then I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm cured. We get the money. Book it before they realize that it's a lie.
No, absolutely.
I'll leave them one of my cookies as payment. One cookie. That's as far as I'll budge. One cookie as payment.
No. We are going to be truthful for once, and we are going to actually help someone.
You know what? Let's have a vote, okay? Okay, alright, okay, you guys win.
Want to go to the Mercantile. It's next door to Mary's townhouse.
Yep.
Alright, are you gonna go to it? Or are you just gonna ignore Topher and go to it?
Yeah, we both ignore Topher.
Ignore Topher because we know he's both just like talking shit at this point, so
yeah. Okay.
We also know he's gonna come with us because he's an attention whore and we're the only people around.
Yeah.
So
you move over to Bildrath's Mercantile, which is a sprawling building beside Mary's townhouse. Sparse light spills from behind the heavy curtain. Mounting the steps, you reach the door, and trying it, you find that it swings open. This shop, unlike most of the shops in the town that you've passed, is open for business, and it still maintains it looks like it's in one piece. So entering the room, you find your sort of typical store that sells adventuring gear, anything from like grappling hooks to like water skins and anything across the board that you would need for adventuring. A man stands behind the counter. He's sort of listlessly looking off to the side as if he hasn't seen much action today in the form of customers. Upon entering, he straightens and looks around and he's surprised at first. Topher, do you still have your disguise self up as the sexy farm guy?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so he's like, whatever. He sees Kenham and sort of has a start. But Kenham.
yes.
Kenham. So he sees Kenham. I'm so sorry. He sees Kenham and does the sort of start, but then upon a sort of second glance, he becomes at ease with your presence and says, "Well, we haven't had newcomers in so long. Welcome. I'm Bildrath. This is my humble store. This place here. Your adventures to Barovia. I've never seen you before. You must be new."
Topher leans on the counter and says, he's doing the fake accent. "My name's Johnny, but you can call me tonight."
Man sort of clears his throat. Would you like to purchase anything? I have plenty of gear that you may need in our valley. Anything at all that you would like?
Let me see. You don't happen to have anything that would taste or look like human flesh, would you? Not to be creepy. I mean, like to scare people.
Why would I sell such a thing?
To like ward off monsters, you know, all that jazz.
Monsters, bring monsters here. Are
Oh.
you some sort of fool? We get enough monsters as is. If I had a whole stockpile of human flesh sitting in my basement, my shop would be torn down by now.
Okay, you know what, buddy? You're making a really good point there. That is a very, very good point. I don't know why. You know what? Us country dwellers got that flea for brain. That's me. That's old Johnny boy. Did I name myself Johnny or Johnny boy?
Leandro cuts in. I'm so sorry for him. In fact, I don't even know him. I'm so sorry.
Can I interest you in any of my wares?
Well, I actually just followed my friend here to get away from that one. So, what did you want from here?
So, all right. I'm sorry to say I'm not here for your wares. I'm here for anything you might know about this town. We came here at the behest of the Burgermeister to provide aid to his ailing wife, and I was wondering if you could provide us with directions to the Burgermeister's house.
His ailing wife? The Burgermeister's wife, the lady has been dead for years.
What the fuck?
You must have been led here under false pretenses.
It appears so.
And I'm afraid to tell you the Burgermeister, he succumbed recently. He also passed away about a couple days ago.
Uh-oh.
His heart could no longer take the constant assaults on his home and his family. It gave out and he died.
Is there anybody else in this town in a position of authority who might have come to the mountain to the nearest village to seek assistance?
You mean leave Barovia?
Yes.
No one from this town can leave Barovia. Only the Vistani can travel beyond Strahd's fog. The rest of us is trapped here.
Who are the Vistani?
The Vistani, they're traveling nomads who come to and fro through the fog. 1 second.
Topher like just looks at the other two. Mal's like, what the fuck? Even though he already like really loudly yelled it.
So he has another what the fuck moment. First, I need to check one thing. Sorry, my notes are like out of order a little bit. Check the book.
Right, the live stream on my phone is paused. Like, are you making this really good face?
Me. My face is a really good one. That's the best face. Okay, so the Vistani. They're servants of Strahd, of the devil. They can pass through his mist because they worship and work for him. But the rest of us are just trapped here to suffer.
Oh my god. Guys, I just realized something. This means no reward money! He like falls to the ground sobbing. Oh my god! I just wanted to fucking, this sucks. I walked all this way all this way. I probably wore out my best walking boots. For what? For this? I baked cookies.
Kinnem is silent and ignoring Topher as usual. But the thought process that's going on in his head is, okay, so Strahd lured us here under false pretenses, using the Burgermeister and his wife. We know this now. We also know that we're trapped here until we can get Strahd to allow us to leave. If we can get Strahd to allow us to leave, maybe he'll let up on whatever's causing this fog, and then the entire town will be freed, and then we will have saved an entire town worth of innocents. So clearly we can't just leave. We have to do something about Strahd at this point. We need to get to his castle, see if we can find Gertruda, and see if we can get him to let up on whatever he's doing here.
Process, or are you saying
This is my thought process.
Oh, cool.
I'm not saying any of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Topher's thought process is, this is literally the worst day of my life. This is worse than I literally the day I killed my brother. This is the worst fucking day of my life. I just walked all this way and I have no money.
And I'm assuming Topher does not say that out
No,
loud.
I forgot to share my. I mean, like, unless his brother shows. I forgot to share my backstory. Sorry, folks.
Spoiler alert. Does anyone further the conversation with Bildrath? Did someone ask about whether or not there was anyone in the town who has sort of taken up the Burgermeister's position? Did anyone ask
I think
Yes.
that, yeah.
Oh, I did ask that.
To answer your previous question, our interim Burgermeister, I'm sure he's essentially assumed the position by now, is the former Burgermeister's son, Ismark. He will be the Burgermeister from here on out.
Question. You said there's not a lot of newcomers, so do people, like, is people getting lured to come here very uncommon?
Any stranger that come here for whatever reason, seeking to slay the devil, or what have you, they always die or they disappear.
Yeah, not talking about slang. Do you know any other instances of people specifically like being lured here under like fake things?
Not to my knowledge, not that they've ever shared with me. No one has come to me and told me that the Burgermeister's wife has fallen ill. That was years ago. So nothing along the lines of clearly being lured here. I'm truly sorry, but whatever help you can give us would be greatly appreciated.
We'll do our best. Where can we find Ismar?
Since his father's death, he spent most of his time across the way, across the town square, in the tavern. You may find him there tonight. His younger brother Ilias is most likely at the.
Ilias! Oh boy. Do you think I could talk to Ilias at all?
I don't know why you want to speak to Ilias.
Actually, fun fact, earn in here. Should I do a persuasion check? I do persuasion check before I even try this. Uh, 12 plus, do I have 5? I'm going to say the crit, not 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. So that was like a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to like, I'm going to say, I actually came here, not like, well, obviously under that, but you know, obviously who would want to come to this place? No offense, it's lovely, but I actually am here to see Ilias. He's actually my very good friend.
Ilias, he grew up here in Barovia.
Yeah, we were pen pals actually.
He doesn't buy it like at all. There's no way that you could have had a mode of communication inside of Barovia from outside of Barovia. He's just like, nah, man, you're stupid.
Where's the lie though?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, let's go see him, I guess.
Well, return here if you need any supplies for your whatever adventure you wish to take up. I'll try to provide you with what little I can.
Do you have anything that would like be good for killing whatever the fuck he is, demon, devil?
Unfortunately, I do not carry any wares that would be able to kill the devil's shroud.
But what usually, like, is it? Okay, this if you were us, what strategy would you go? Would you go like stake in the heart, like vampire style? Is he like killable that way? Do you think?
I'm sure if you could overcome him in a battle and manage to slay him, and a stake to the heart could work, but I wouldn't get ahead of yourself if I were you.
Ahead of herself. That's a hint. We have to cut off his head.
You'd have to go to his castle. I mean, he rarely leaves his castle unless it's for whatever he does.
For eating y'all?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yo, what the fuck?
What?
Are you all hearing
Yes,
that?
I'm hearing it.
Yeah. Wait, I can't. What's up?
Is it me?
Hang on.
No, it's
I'll tell
done.
you more. It was the weirdest fucking echo. It was like when we tried to Rabbit Castlevania with Eli. It sounded like demons. It was like echo on whatever you were saying, and I was like,
Because Eli had 2 rabbits open.
Yeah, that was really embarrassing.
Yeah, so. What did you guys like to do now?
I say let's go for the Ilias.
yeah, let's go to the tavern, see if we can find Mark and Ilias.
Yeah, let's go to the tavern.
Okay. So the tavern is across the square from Bildrath's Mercantile. So across the square, another lit building stands. The curtains are pulled open to allow shafts of light to fall into the square. It is the first place you've encountered that can be deemed somewhat welcoming. Above the door, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this building as the town's tavern. It once said blood of the vine, but someone crossed out the F and replaced it with an N to declare it as Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Can I roll an acrobatics check to get up there?
Yes.
What, like back at it again at Krispy Kreme style?
At it again, Blood on the Vine.
Hold on. 14 plus 5 or 4.
Okay,
18. Okay, I think that'd make it, right?
Yeah, so you scramble up.
I'm gonna climb up. I'm crossing off the V and vine, and I'm writing an F. So it's blood of the whatever it said before. Right now it says fine.
Blood on the Vine.
Blood on the Vine?
On the Fine.
Yes.
Okay, so you accomplished this quest crucial task and dismount from the sign looking so fucking pleased with yourself because damn did you just punk that sign. Alright. So do the rest of you continue into the tavern?
Yeah.
But I like do a really dramatic like door kick open.
Stopping soon because I'm starting to fall asleep.
Okay, Okay, yeah.
I was gonna wrap it up at like 10. There's like, do you think y'all can last another half hour? Or we can like wrap it up like after the scene.
Yeah. So either complete the scene in the tavern. We might want to pause now because there are a couple of people in the tavern that you could potentially talk to. So it could even be longer than a 30-minute scene. So we could just wrap it now. Okay. All right. So that's a wrap.
That's
folks.
a wrap.
So,
Thank you for doing this adventure with us, Ren. Good job. You're doing a great job. Hope you guys enjoy our D&D stream. Let me know for anybody watching or anyone that's gonna go on to watch it later if you want to see more stuff like this. If not, if nobody really wants to see this, we'll just play it ourselves in our little Skype call, being the nerds that we are. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this, especially because I didn't post a video last week. So now I'm doing 2 videos in one day. So I had a lot of fun. I swear to God, if somebody ever makes an animatic of this, I will love them forever. I will give you virtual hugs for the rest of your life. I'm looking at you, animatic artist. Give me the Adventure Zone. The Adventure Zone style animatic. I will love you forever.
I don't know if this is quality enough for it.
This is, I guess, the end of the stream. Woo! Then I think I have to click another thing to actually stop it. But do that. I don't think I'm still sharing my screen. I think it's still, yeah, I'm definitely still streaming. And this, that's the real question.
There'd be like one big button that says end.
I'm not sure. How do I stop this?
So while Eli figures that out,
what is technology?
Do you guys have any like thoughts or feelings or constructive criticism for how the first session went?
I'm still.
Yeah.
See, stop broadcast. Okay. Well, bye guys. This was really, really fun. Thank you to all of you that stopped in to watch. I hope you enjoyed Topher. I had planned him to say, do you guys want to know how I got my dick, or how I almost cut off my dick? I had that planned for like literally like 3 weeks since I knew we were gonna do this. And also, I do have a story about that. So if any of the characters later on want to actually hear the story, you will understand how Topher almost cut off his own penis. Thank you. It's been fun. Bye.